Welcome! We're going to be looking at taking an original Xbox controller and throwing a USB port on it. Now, why would you want to do this? You want to use it with a computer. But what motivation do you have for using this with a computer? Well, there are other options like a PS4 controller or a Microsoft Sidewinder or even a 360 controller, I guess. And then there are plenty of other USB-only game controllers, such as a Logitech controller, but there's something about a nice big Xbox controller that you just can't really get in the current market. So, let's get started. We're going to go ahead, unscrew the back of it. Now, one of the things about the original Xbox is that all of the peripherals are actually just USB devices. The controller, the memory cards, the IR remote, all USB. Those ports on the front are just USB ports. It's entirely possible to take them out, put in an actual USB Type A female port, and connect something like a flash drive to it. The original Xbox firmware would just ignore that, but were you to soft mod your Xbox and put something else on it, you can use that to quite a benefit. Alright. So here we have the button mount set up. Go ahead and put that aside. Then we have the main board here. Looks like we're going to have to remove that. Alright, now to disconnect the light. And heavy. There, disconnect the rumble motors. And let's see if we can lift this out. Doesn't appear so. What is the holdup? Could it be those screws on the mount here? I have a hard time. I don't know, they feel like they thread pretty deep. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So that's, well, let's see. We can unplug the original here. Yes, this does not seem to want to come apart. So, let's go ahead and remove it. Just one straggler left. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Now let's refer back to our port here, which we need to decide if we're going to take it out. Oh, perfect. Excellent. All right. Now, one thing we're going to have to do is we are going to have to do some destructive process to this area to be able to fit a USB Type B port that we're going with. It looks like maybe could whittle down the walls here. They're not. They're kind of thick. Let me grab my Dremel really quick. Dremel. And I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. So now we have Dremel. Well, some kind of Dremel type thing. So let's see about making some room here. So let's go ahead and take these corners down a little first. Ah. See how our USB port fits. Well, we could take them down a bit more along the sides. Let's go ahead and change bits here. Some with a harder edge. Alright, now let's see how that fits. See, that fits pretty well. Rather flush with the back. Now, how much do we need to remove from this? Ooh, quite a bit, actually. So let's start by just cutting off this whole bottom part here. Might be a little better served to use a trimmer for that initial part. There we are. Be nice if I could make this fit upside down. Let's see here. Cut off the ends. Mount flush the pins. There we go. We can fit it the way I'd prefer. Test fit this. Maybe we're going to have to, looks like, significantly protrude into that cavity, which, had I realized that, I would have just put the port in there. Well, live and learn. Alright. This could have been a non-destructive modification, but now we know. You know, I think it can be done without protruding into that. I think. Now let's try getting this flush. There we are. So now, if we put this here, we are very, very close. Let's test fit what the top piece would be like on there. That could work. Just like that. Something wasn't happy. Oh, that is unfortunate. How did that even happen? A lot of little things died. Oh man. Okay. So, the plastic is fragile. So now we need to wire out our USB connector. So, we'll need a white, a green, a red, and oh, where's the black hiding? And a black wire. Now, these are not the most ideal types of cables to use. These are Kynar insulated solid core, I believe 20 gauge? I don't remember. They're too small and easily break, but that's what I've got. So, let's see. To help prevent this from shorting, we'll want to trim that back part up a bit here. Let's go ahead and do that a little bit, because I would like to mount this flush. And we're going to be hot gluing the bejesus out of this, so mechanical security is not as big of an influence here. Woo! That was more than I wanted. That'll work. There we go. Now, this can fit right in there. Yep, perfect. Now the pin out, oh come on camera, there we go, for USB type B, goes like this. Top right pin is power, bottom right pin is ground, top left is data minus, bottom left is data plus. So the pins on the bottom are the opposite of that. These are closer to here, so these are the bottom pins, so ground, power, data plus, data minus. USB cables are color-coded to make life easier, so we'll go ahead and follow the existing color guidelines. Stripping this thin solid core Kynar wire becomes an art form after a while. We're going to put an unnecessary length of cable on this to make our life easier and the device more serviceable. I'm not a big fan of helping hands, so I won't be using them. I find it easier to manage all of the cables yourself. I'm going at this wrong. There we go. And one final one. Now, back to this. We will be best served connecting through, which means I will need to make a better attempt at clearing out the vias, the barrels of the connectors. Oddly, they were only plated on one side, it looks like. I thought I originally stripped out the plating, but I don't think it existed. Interesting. So, let's get that out of there. Alright, there we go. Nice and clear. So our cable was originally in here like this. And flip it over. And then match up our wires. Anyway, so we have power, data white, data green, and then it looks like there are two separate grounds. They're, well, joined grounds, that is. The yellow cable is Xbox specific, so we won't be using that. There we go. We are officially connected to the controller. So, let's test it out. Now I got a nice long USB type B cable here I will be using with this controller. Hopefully I don't immediately short out my computer. Nope. Okay. Okay, so we have LS USB. Alright. Connect our Xbox controller. LS USB again. Microsoft Corp Xbox controller. That is very cool. Alright. LS dev. Input. See, we have JS0 and JS1. So let's do cat JS1. Excellent. So, let's go ahead and begin the reassembly. So I, as you may have guessed, want to mount this right here. I think that looks pretty nice. So let's go ahead and make sure that will fit. Okay. Now let's go ahead and hot glue that sucker in there. Overzealous hot glue gun here. But aren't they all? Now while that's drying, I'd say we're good. Going ahead and reassembling this. Wrap a cable through there. Hold it in place. Get the triggers down there. Awesome. Oh, we need this. Yes. Definitely want that. Ooh. After the effort put into customizing it. There we are. That looks good. Attach those painfully difficult rumble motors here. Pop off right stick one more time just to screw with me. Alright. I think I just stripped out the mount. Ah, there goes another one. So, Xbox controllers. Not holding up well after so many years. Alright. Put the button assembly back on. Oh, that feels wrong, and I have a cable on there. I like it. So I'll just go ahead and get all of these out. Oh, was it this one that failed? I think it was. Yeah. Nothing left there. Okay. There we go. Reconnect this. Test her out on our input software. Bam! Oh, independently mapped triggers. That is nice. See your 360 controller do that. Well, there we go. Success. Let's see if this works in any games. I have no idea if it will. Okay, here we are. We're going to play Distance on Ubuntu with an Xbox original controller. Now, first, let's go ahead and set up our controls here because, yeah, we need to do something different here. Okay. So, gas will be trigger, brake, other trigger, steer left, steer right's the opposite, boost will be this, jump this, wings, that, grip. Oh, I forgot about grip. We'll probably want that as that. Reset, back, pause, that, horn, I guess. Alright. Oh, this is excellent. Yes, yes. Oh, I triggered view. What did I do? Oh my god, my jump button's a view button. That is horrible. Woo. Boom. Oh my god. Okay. Aside from the jump button being the view button, this is excellent. This instantly just became my favorite controller for PC. I am not kidding. I love this controller. This is an interesting challenge I'm attempting with the jump button view change here. This is frustrating. Wow. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Yeah. This controller is so good. God, jeez. Oh, it's so disorienting. Okay. Oh. I guess I should have just done this. Change camera view. Anything else but that. Okay, there we go. Block, 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 block. That was my fault, not the controllers. I meant to look cool and do, well, not quite that, but, you know, whatever. Where we're going, we don't need tires. Okay, this thing is excellent. Well, I say that it passed the test. I mean, that's not my best time, but this thing's excellent. Now you can try this for yourself if you want, but, you know, it's pretty simple, actually. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.